Hey guys, Ryan Williams here. How's it going? Some of you may know me as the prospecting professor, but anyways, hey, thanks for coming over and checking out my video. I just wanted to, tell you that I know that it's, you're taking time out of your day to come and see what I got going on and reconnect with me. So I appreciate that. Also want to say this too before I get started is you're getting this email because we have a personal relationship together. Okay, this isn't something that I broadcasted out to some mass list or whatever. You notice it came from my personal account. So again, there's not too many of you that are getting this. Just want to give you an update and catch up with you really. So, what's up? Where the heck have you been, Ryan? Well, if you're friends with me on Facebook, you may have noticed that my status for my job turned to peaceful at hiatus. I actually took a few months off, and you know what? I just spent some time like reevaluating what it is I wanted to, give to the world. What was the message I wanted to send? What was the service I wanted to provide? And, so in that process, what I realized is that one of the reasons I was a coach, and I enjoy that so much and spending so much time with you, the reason that I was a coach is because I really have a passion of communicating or transferring or giving away all of the things that I've learned, lessons, failures, and successes, both, to both inspire and empower you as an entrepreneur, so that you don't have to go through a lot of the things that I did. I've been an entrepreneur since 1994, and in those years, there's so many things, both positive and negative, have happened, and many successes and many failures and many lessons learned. It's been a great journey. But the thing I like about that too is I can give that away and give it away continually, and I'm never empty. Right? There's always something more to give back to you guys. So what I realized that I was really passionate about was abundance. And not just abundance in money, but abundance in life, right? There's all kinds of things that make up abundance in our lives. Money is obviously one of them. That's really important. Our relationships, our friendships, our associations, our networks, right? Our health, our spirituality, our mental, state, all these things, our mindset, make up our abundance. And so what I realized is that's really what I'm passionate about. Now, as a coach, what I found for myself, okay, now understand, I'm not downing any coaches, any coaching programs, any training at all. I think they are all invaluable, and you should have a mentor, you should have a coach, every single one of you. I have had many, and I've spent countless hours and dollars in perfecting some of these areas in my life. Okay, so don't get me wrong, but for me personally, I felt as though I were on the sideline as a coach, and what I really desired to do was to be more hands-on. I wanted to assist people in real time in closing sales and putting more money in their pocket, because to me, that's what I want to see. I don't want to consult on the back end or the front end of what you should do or what you should have done. I want to do it with you and show it to you and actually be a part of the process of creating not only that financial abundance in your life, but also too in other areas of your life. So because of that, I set out on a mission to find a way to create that. And, I would say, as luck would have it, but there is no luck. We create our own luck. So I hooked up with an old friend of mine, who some of you know. He was actually on one of our Legends and Mentors trainings, Rich Cook. He's been a powerhouse in both the network marketing and the internet marketing arenas. Back in the day, he was actually a mentor to some of the people that are mentors now, created over a $40,000 monthly income in network marketing. He's also, most recently in internet marketing, has created over $250,000 in sales on the internet through a couple of different campaigns. And just as a sidebar, he's actually a world-renowned photographer, both with rock and roll and also for weddings. Killers, Foo Fighters, just to name a few of some of the bands that he's shot over time. And I don't say that to impress you, like I know cool people. It just turns out that that's the way life had to work out. I've known Rich since 1983. Him and I grew up together, hanging out, riding skateboards, going over to Tony Hawk's house and things like that back in the day in Fallbrook. And through that process, we've both grown, and Rich is an amazing entrepreneur. I mean, it used to blow my mind. He's actually somebody that I look up to quite a bit, because it seemed to me like everything he touched, everything he did just worked in the business world as an entrepreneur. And what I know now is that was a result of extreme hard work and dedication. And so I'm thankful for that relationship in my life, and I feel fortunate to be able to give that back and to be a part of that. So in meeting with Rich, what we decided was that there wasn't anything out there that really fit the mold of what we wanted to do, because he has the same vision that I have, which is creating more abundance. And more importantly for us, what was important was to be able to create income right away, because a lot of times we hear that the journey is the most important, and I was in MLM for 10 or 20 years and I finally started making money, and oh gosh, I'm so thankful that I went through all that. Now granted, all that's true, and again, I'm not trying to I'm seriously, I'm not beating anybody up here or telling it that their stories are lame or wrong. Everyone has their own journey, and I wouldn't trade my journey for any amount of money in the world. But does it have to always be that way? Do you always have to go through so much pain and heartache and debt and foreclosures and bankruptcies before you make the money? Do you have to learn all that first, or can you do it at the same time? We believe that you can do it at the same time. So what we set about doing is creating a company to create that situation where you can create abundance in all areas of your life, right? And starting first of all monetarily, because unfortunately, guys, here's the truth. Okay, the truth is, on this planet, we require money to live, eat, get by, drive cars, have more experiences. Experience equate to abundance, right? You want to become a better person, you want to hire a better coach, guess what? You have to have money to do that, right? So how do you create money on the front end? Well, we designed a company that will do that. Our company that we created, as you saw on the banner up here, is Newcopia. And our mission is creating abundance for life. I'm very proud of what we've been able to do. Newcopia actually stems from copia, the Latin word for abundance, which is copia. Copia in Latin is abundance, and that's what we built, that's what we put together. So I'm going to go a little bit further into what the company consists of. And first, let me say this too. I'm not a company owner. I'm on the advisory board of the company. Working with Rich, I've helped build a lot of the website, put a lot of the copy together, emails and things of that nature. But I'm not an owner, and I'm also excited about that too, because I'm going to be working with my abundance team to help create revenue for them. So right there, I'm going to stop. Okay. So if you haven't heard anything in the past couple of seconds, let's stop for a minute, because here's the thing. There's two kinds of people that are watching this video right now. Okay. One is the type of person that knows me, that wants to reconnect with me, but is also very, very happy with where they're at. They're making good money, right? They're making $1,000+ a month in their company. They're very excited. They have a good team. They have good support. They have good leadership. They're not interested in multiple streams of income whatsoever. Okay, that's one person that's on the phone. They're totally happy, totally fine, and I want you to know that I know that and I respect that. Okay, because my intention is not to drag anybody away from something that they're happy with. If you're happy, stop watching now. Hang it up and go hang out with your family. Shoot me an email, call me, find me on Facebook. Let's reconnect. Okay, but the other type of person that's watching this video right now isn't making enough money or any money in their business. Maybe they're a little bit disenfranchised with what's going on in their company. Maybe they don't have any leadership. Maybe they don't have any support. Maybe they're frustrated. Okay, there's a lot of different reasons why those things may be occurring in your life or in your business. Maybe we should talk about it. Okay, but if you're looking and or you're open to multiple streams of income, then that's the second person that's on. Okay, and now if that's you, I would encourage you and invite you to stay and hear the rest of the video. Okay, I'm going to try to make this as short as I can. I know you have other things to do. But again, based on that, once again, if you're happy, stop watching now. Okay, because I don't want anybody saying, "Oh, Ryan tried it." No. That's not what this is about. Okay, if you are into multiple streams of income, or if you are not happy where you're at and you're not making any money, then continue with me and let me share this with you. Okay, I know that if you're the right person, this is going to impact your life in a very, very big way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you about Newcopia. Newcopia, again, revolves around abundance. So what we believe and what we created was a way to not only enhance areas of your life mentally, spiritually, physically, right, but monetarily is the main focus of our company, because what we understand is if we can create a way for you to get more revenue in your life right away. And this isn't get rich quick or anything like that. You know me better than that, okay? You know me better than that. But there are ways to create more revenue sooner. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to give you a brief description of the comp plan, okay, and a little bit about the product, and then I'm going to invite you to find out more. Before I do that, real quick, here's what I want to say. That we've had some leaks, okay, so if you go and you search Newcopia on the internet, you're going to find some videos and things of people who are not directly associated with me or Rich, okay, that have found out a little bit of information, and now there are all these videos. You know how internet marketers get all excited. Okay, so there's some of that out there. The other thing I want to say is that this is a private launch. It's happening tomorrow. So again, I'm going to apologize. Okay, it's a private launch, not a pre-launch. I'll get to that in a second. But I want to apologize because this message I feel is coming a little bit late, but it's not too late. Because again, the shopping cart isn't even open. You can't sign up if you wanted to. Okay. But the reason for that is, again, I'm sorry, I've been working so hard and so diligently in assisting in creating the company that I haven't had any time to really call anybody or tell anybody about it. So again, I'm sorry. Now, back to private launch versus pre-launch. You've heard pre-launch this, pre-launch that. I'm not a pre-launch kind of a guy, okay? The difference between private and pre. A pre-launch is when a company puts together a website, some information, there's probably some typos, maybe some grammatical issues, maybe only part of the system works, okay? That's similar to a private launch. Well, I'm sure we'll probably have a couple of typos on the Newcopia website. I think we're still working on the training platform as an example. I got to work on that again later on when I finish this video. And so there's a couple things that aren't perfect, okay? But here's the key. Now follow me. Listen up. In a pre-launch, you don't make any money. Okay? In a pre-launch, you're selling excitement. Hey, this new greatest thing is coming. Everybody get in line. Everybody get in line. Grab a position. Oh, it's awesome. Okay? That's for MLM. This is not MLM. Okay? This is direct sales and affiliate type marketing payout system. Okay? We are not MLM. And I'm not downing MLM. Don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to be really clear and really upfront with you and let you know what's going on. So in a pre-launch, people get all excited and they get all positioned. It usually takes a couple of months, and then all of a sudden one day they flip it on, bam, everyone charges and we start getting paid. Okay. In a private launch, which is what we have, we are ready to pay you right now. Okay. When we launch the company tomorrow, when we turn on the shopping cart, right, we are ready to go. You are creating your team and your commissions right away. Okay, so that's the difference between private and pre. Private, you're going to get paid. Pre-launch, you got to wait and you sell excitement. We don't want to sell excitement. We want to sell reality. Okay, so that's that. Here's, I'm going to give you a brief description of the comp plan, then I'm going to encourage you to opt in at the form over here and tell you what's going to happen next. So, in most companies, you have an initial buy-in, right? And then you have a monthly product or service that people pay for on your team, right? So let's just say that, let's see, I'll pull up I didn't do the math. I should have done the math before I got on this here. 300 times 0.25. Okay, so let's say that your initial buy-in in your company is $300, right? Typically, what happens is there's some sort of fast start money or fast start commission that's paid out. Typically, it's around 25%. Again, guys, this is going to vary from company to company, but typically this is what you run into. So you work your butt off, you sell a guy on getting into the company with you for $300, you make 25% commission, that's $75. So are we clear? Sell them on $300, you get $75. Now then, most companies also have some sort of recurring payment per month, a membership or auto ship or whatever they call it, okay? Those typically range between $120 to $180, again, depending, right? So, for this example, let's just say it's $180. Now, typically the payout on your residual in most companies, okay, is about 10%, give or take 1 or 2, okay? So in this example then, you sign your guy up for $300, you make $75. Every month he pays $180, you make 10%, so that's $18, right? He pays $180, you make $18. Well, we feel it doesn't have to be that way, okay? So here's what we have. We have two different membership levels. One's basic and one's elite. If you're still listening, you're probably an elite member, okay? You're somebody who's really focused on creating some revenue sooner rather than later. And again, this is not get rich quick. Income disclaimer, you know, my results will not be the same as yours. Results are not typical. We all know if you don't work, you don't make money, right? I'm not insinuating that you can just sign up with us and make money. That will not happen, I promise you, okay? That's why it's not MLM. You actually have to work here, okay? Now then, you sign up after you get qualified. We'll get into that in the comp plan later, okay? After you get qualified, you sign up an elite member for $269. The payout to you is 100% of their initial payment, which is $100, right, to get into the system. And then you also get a residual payment of $100 of their monthly, which is $169. Okay, so follow me. You do the same amount of work as the 300, right? So you recruit somebody for $269. You make $200. Did you catch that? Again, I'm going to get into the products and deeper into the compensation plan. I'm going to give you those documents, okay? Sell them for $269, you make $200. Now, what's more important is every month that elite member's membership is $169. Your residual from that elite member that you personally sponsored is $100. So they spend every month $169. You take 100 of that. So what's that? That's like 70%-ish commission that's paid out to you. So follow me. Again, not everybody's going to do this. Some people never sign up anybody. Some people just hang out because it's fun. That's awesome. But if you want to make $1,000 a month, so on planet Earth, somewhere on planet Earth, you have to find 10 other people, right, after you get qualified to be elite members. Sign up for $169 a month, and you're making $1,000 a month. You with me? 10 people in your business as elite members, you're making $1,000 a month. Listen, I know you hear, oh, this is a game changer, and this is, you know, whatever, never been seen, never been heard. There may have been something in the past. I don't know. I'm not going to make those claims. But here's what I know. If you really deserve to create more financial abundance in your life, this is truly a way to do it. Okay? Truly a way to do it. Again, if you decide that you want to work with me, okay, you want me to be part of your leadership team, I would be excited to have you on my abundance team. If that's a decision you make, then opt in right over here. Obviously, I have your information. Okay, so put the best information into this form and let me get the comp plan document out to you. What do you got to do to qualify? That's what everybody's asking right now, right? It's a 2-up system for elites. Okay, so you refer 2 sales to your sponsor, and you're done. You're qualified. All sales after that are yours, and every sale that you have has to refer 2 to you. Okay, again, I'm going to send it off to you. And some people might say, oh, I don't want to give up 2 sales, Ryan. That's crazy. Really? If that is your response, let me share something with you. One of the guys that I know that makes over $1 million a year said to me, because I said that once too. And he said, you know what? He goes, if you're focused on 2 sales and you're worried about giving away 2 sales, you shouldn't even sign up. Okay? Because it's not about the 2 sales you gave away. If you're here to make 5 to 10 grand a month, who cares about 2 sales? Right? Because you're going to need more than that to make that revenue. So again, I'm going to send the comp plan to you. I'll get that out to you. So here's what to expect. Opt in on the form right over here. If you are into creating abundance, if you're open to multiple streams of income, if you're looking for new leadership, I would encourage you. I would welcome you. I would invite you to do that. I'd be honored to lead you down the road of abundance. Okay? What will happen? Tomorrow, I'm going to send out an email which will update you with the comp plan and also with some more information that hasn't been leaked out on the internet to you. I may get it out tonight, I don't know, but I will definitely get it out to you in the morning. If you have any questions about anything after you get those documents or before, or if you're just like, oh my God, are you kidding me, Ryan? Where's your link? I can't even give you a link to sign up right now. I'm not going to because I don't have it. Okay, well, we're not turning the shopping cart on until tomorrow. But I promise you this, if you're really seeking abundance, Rich and I are going to make sure that we do everything that we can possibly do to provide you with the best environment. 100% commissions, the most ridiculous accelerator plus, residual payment plan on the planet, That's what we promise you. We'll lead you down that road. So again, I'm glad to be back. I'm excited to possibly be working with you. When you fill out this form over here, you'll get more information. And then obviously I'll be contacting you tomorrow to find out if you have any questions, and also direct you where to go and what to do to start creating abundance for life in your life right away. Thanks so much for spending time with me today. I appreciate it. Ryan Williams saying see you later. Talk to you soon.